think you try to put a agency or a restaurant around the place and say that it's a government agency and scam people because they can't go to a real place of where it originated and where it relates to when I log onto my accounts and send my emails. What do I associate that boundary with inside a corporation of a framework of social uh, products and programs that relate to someone wanting to be associated with something that gives money? Because when I was young, I couldn't afford things, but I wanted to be educated on how to run businesses and how to do sciences and economics because I was interested in that as a child. Because when I was 8 years old in 99, I was homeschooled before I was in college at the age of 16 because they claimed that I couldn't prove my belief of someone trying to put a boundary on me for social science. My scholarship and my entry to trade school and carpentry, that they claim you can be in a building and be in one program but be in something else based on who allows to associate, when they say that there can't be law. Because my educational level says that they were trying to get the best of me at a time. They claim that they want to be seen for inhumane condition. That's false, because when they locked me in a psych hospital, they claimed that they weren't associated with people and they wanted to be seen for a false judgment of values that they claim they can't prove. When they say that they were hiding in secret when I had to go through these things and build my life, because they claim that if nobody exists, they can just get the best of me because they're unlawful and unjust. At a time, they claim that I can't preserve the law with my God and the economy, because they claim that they can illegally come out of secret after I faced the courtroom with in a time frame at the Daily Center where there was murderers there who claimed that I had to go through a public train where they could have had a weapon and a gun. At a time, they claimed that I was out of counsel because they claimed they didn't have a gun and they were just playing. But they claimed that when I had to go through those inhumane conditions, they said that I wasn't worth being compensated, because they claim I can't compensate myself, because the lady's trying to evict me, saying that my apartment is damaged, because when they linked together and went with the lawyer against me and locked me in the psych ward, they claimed that I couldn't have no representation because they didn't represent American rights, when they say they don't care and they don't want to be seen. But they claim they use intelligent devices against me. At a time, they say that I can't prove my own belief in God when I want to be seen and recognized by what I believe, when I fight for the history of America and my belief in God and the church and black people and humans that are different than the lineage of being a young man who people try to put a stereotype around me, claiming that I didn't have a line of people who can't be related to someone trying to make connections between my life that I don't know and associate with, because they claim that my belief in God can't be proved when they say that I'm dead or gotten the best of, but they can't say that I can't prove or my behavior and my belief and relationship to them saying they don't exist, but saying they have some type of ungodliness that can't be accounted for, because they claim that preaching the gospel could be as simply as loving yourself. Preaching the gospel could be as simply as loving what God made you to be, but someone will try to contest and say they want to be seen for an attack in secret that doesn't relate to an address of immediately. If you see something wrong, you have to fix it. If you see someone a pervert, if you see someone threatening someone, if you see someone out of counsel, why would someone say that they want to be seen for some type of thing that they say that they don't exist, and they're afraid of people who is like them, but they claim that they can misuse the system of America because they claim it's corrupt, but not to me. When some people might see the ugliest thing when they look at a tree, but I might see something that comes from my own beauty and my own heart and my life for God. So I have to speak for my own self. Some people say it doesn't matter justice. Some people say it doesn't matter law. Some people say that they want to twist the justice and say that we don't care, but justice matters in a specific way to me that I have to show you and identify the difference. So when you try to tell people you have the same as me, I have to show you the reason why it's different and the reason why you exist in secret. So some people will say I can just evict you and be ugly spirited, but I have to find a way to move on with my life. Some people want to live in HUD housing for the rest of their life, but I'm trying to move on with the belief in the structure that I've been working my whole life, going to school and programs when I didn't have money, fighting for my belief when they tried to arise against me, saying that I have to follow their rules and system because they claimed that I couldn't prove my belief in what I believe in justice and not in the system of corruptness that they say that they participate and are associated with. So I don't allow people to steal what I built because I secure it in a certain way. I had to take inhumane conditions when they almost killed me in the psychiatric center and injected me with medication, and they were going to lock me up in the major psych ward where I could talk to nobody and inject me and lock me with a lock. But somehow I managed to get out of there at a time now that even the management is trying to be in on it and evict me because they're aware that when I funded my sciences and I made an association with my program, they're trying to report me and say that they don't exist because they claim that when my apartment is damaged from top to bottom, with scratches, broken windows, broken ovens, they're saying that they were feared for their life because they claimed that I would never hit a woman. So when the police came with a gun at my door, they put me in the ambulance and involuntarily locked me because the lady said she can evict me because when they went to the lawyer, they said there was nothing that they could do because they weren't aware of how I could bring justice just by making a video and allowing the law to be protected if they want to intervene with someone who's in the house with a gun downstairs who says they might have a gun or they might disassociate with the law as a Latino because they might say that can evict someone in secret and nobody can say that I can't prove the difference of what I built when I fight for justice and a law of my belief in America.